Okay, dude, come on now. Mute yourself if you're going to do that.
What's going on?
You're hacking, bro. You're hacking. You're ruining my intro. It's all hacking. You sound like you're choking on. You sound like you're choking on something.
Yeah, just open the door in the cold air with you.
I don't know if notifications went out. Let me see. Oh yeah, they did.
BD Robin.
BD Robin, what's up?
Yo, yo, yo.
How's it going? Oh boy. We got BD Robin. That's what's up. Okay, cool. We've got Rumble Sphere up as well. What is going on here? It's so weird how this changes. There we go. Okay, so we're watching this crypto crash live. This is the crash. You can see we've just crashed down 23.7. Ethereum's at 16.3. Matic is at $1.32.
BD Robin.
Harmony's at 23.
Farming crypto and smoking bongs.
2 cents, 3.32, 3.33. Cardano's at 38 cents, and Binance is 3.08. I know what you're asking yourselves, or what you might be telling yourselves, those of you who actually do watch the numbers and you do pay attention to the show. You're going, dude, this is a crash. These numbers don't seem that low. I know, right? Isn't it great? This is what it's crashing down to, man. It's crashing down to a pretty high number,
Wiley.
which is a great sign.
Good morning to you.
Hopefully it's a reconsolidation and it'll turn around. But as of right now, you know, there's a falling wedge on Matic, but there's not much else to go on as far as predicting movement right now. JC, hello. Billy Bong, hello. BD Robin, hello. Hello to all of you. So I don't know if it's going to keep dropping, but we're watching it drop right now, which is kind of exciting. Because this is the lowest it's gone.
Billy Valentine.
23,680.
Happy birthday.
Hey, Billy. Good morning, buddy. It says 23,737, but the low is 680, and I think we just hit 680. So I'm bringing you the lows. 1632 on Ethereum, the low $1.31 on Matic. Yes, I brought you that low. 2342 on Harmony. It's now 2329. That is the low I brought you as well. 3783. No, not on Cardano. It happened 12 hours ago, that low, which is good. And not on Binance. That low happened almost 24 hours ago. But the other ones, I am bringing you the 24-hour low on live. I'm having a shoulder issue for some reason this morning. Maybe it's the humidity in the air. Is that what it is? Is that what causes that? I don't know. My cat almost got killed this morning, bro. I got it on video. Holy shit.
What?
Yeah, I got that shit on video. So I'll show you the video here. Yeah, let me plug this in. It's right here. I'll just bring the video up. Okay. Man, it's so nice. Windows 11 brings the freaking window right up for you. It is nicer. They did fix this. So I can find my freaking videos. Okay. Okay.
Jimmy Carter.
Here it is.
Hi, 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 hi.
Hey, Jimmy. Weird. Okay, weird. There we go. All right, so you guys can see my cat is right here. You see my cat? Okay, there's my cat. And you can see these two bucks are walking towards him. Okay, watch this.
Oh, shit.
I didn't realize the cat was there at first.
Jimmy Carter. Deer.
Harley, 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 get away! Hey, hey, no!
Jimmy Carter. Oh dear.
Yep. Daddy saved the day, bro. Watch what that deer was doing to Harles. He's like,
Oh,
step. He's like, step. And now watch, he's like, Harley, Harley, step.
Harley.
And he stomped down. You
Anyway,
see, he stomped
hey.
down that time? It was like he was trying to stomp him on that one.
Yep.
You know, he tried to stomp on my cat, and my cat backed away from him. I was like, oh, dude. No. I've seen what deer do to animals, little animals. They fucking get on top of them, and they use all 4 of their legs and kill them in like a second. It doesn't take long. Deers are expert tramplers. And that deer was going to trample my cat, guaranteed.
Carlos has no fear, though, at the same...
Well, he usually does, and unfortunately now he's seen these damn things so much that he's starting to get used to them. And just
Right.
This is the first time I've ever seen him walk up to one or let one walk up to him. But yeah, I don't want to let him outside so much anymore. That's for sure.
Great.
That was fucking scary, and I'm
Jimmy
glad I
Carter.
saw it.
Harley Hooney
Yeah,
for
really.
venison.
Yeah, or vice versa. Venison hungry for Harley. More like it.
Billy Ballantyne. I forgot about early morning swamp fog in the glades. Yeah, that deer was bout to trample. If you hadn't have come, he would have died. That deer has probably killed 100 otters.
Yep. And you know, I was a little slow in getting there. I didn't realize what was going on at first. I was like, dude, I should have been there way quicker. Because it could have happened right in front of me.
What are the chances, you were there at the exact perfect time?
I was just... Dude, what are the chances? I saw 2 deer and just decided to start filming them crossing the street while I'm walking my dog. I'm like, oh, I'm going to film these 2 deer, you know? I caught that whole thing on freaking video. So I'm just thankful, man. Everything worked out. You know, it could have been so much worse. Thank you for the words, Billy. Yeah, I figured, right? So, Marty in the house. Morning, Crypto Crash. I didn't even see this before you started the stream. Damn. Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay, because now when we crash, we don't crash down that hard, man. I mean, look at us. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this. I've got it on the wrong number right here. Let me put it on the right portfolio. And you guys can see. Oh, wrong one. Wait. There we go. So, remember, I put in
Happy
34,500.
Padilla. Good morning, Nay.
I put in 34,500. It's still worth 50,700. 34,500 is worth 50,000 now. So that's what, 15,000, give or take. Still in profit. Buy the, you know, a nice car. Buy a nice car for 15,000. A used car, nice used car. So, even though the market has gone down drastically, we're still in profit.
Patrick John Welder.
That's what my point is.
Morning, Nay.
Heavy P,
Not
what's
even
up?
worried
Patrick
about
John
this
Welder, what's
little
up?
Dabrowski. We flying in the long run.
I know, right? I know. That's why I was telling everybody. I mean, this is nothing. I'll smoke to that, Jiminy. No law regarding cannabis, Jim and Patrick and Heavy P and Billy and this person, Jimmy Carter, Billy Bong Thornton, and Marty in the house over there on the Rumble Sphere. Cheers to all of you.
Cheers.
Billy Ballantyne. Ever been kicked by a deer? It's like a little kill punching you, and you expect a tap, but it feels like you got hit with a paintball. To safely catch one of the back leg and pull, don't push, and you'll be in control. If you miss, you get the horns.
Oh,
I've never been in a physical altercation with a deer before.
no. They are getting a little bit more aggressive right now, I'm noticing, so. Time of year, I guess.
Maybe. Well, yeah, spring's coming, so yeah, it would make sense. It's coming.
Okay, so let's look at the market again. There is a bounce. There's a bounce here, so it's bouncing upwards. That's good. We'll see if we can get a nice one. It looks like a freaking disaster. I don't see anything forming. And we never got up higher than 24,159. I thought we were going to hit 25 again, and we got nowhere near that. Well, in the last 24 hours. But I thought for sure it was going to go up from the falling wedge and the inverse head and shoulders. So I guess all freaking patterns are off now, man. Who knows? Maybe it's crashing. It doesn't seem to be doing what it's telegraphing.
Billy Ballantyne. I've had whole herds of red, fallow, and white-tailed deer. Abaying their back leg is the safest way. Otherwise, you have to use what's called a deer shield. Basically a riot shield. Billy Bong Thornton. I heard Uncle Joey gave Ukraine another $500 million. Boy, must be nice to have unlimited money to print. Wonder if the government won't mind I print a little.
They're gonna run out sooner. We're gonna run out of money, man. It's not endless, and we're gonna go We're gonna bankrupt the fucking country, and we're gonna default. China's gonna say you need to pay us.
Yep.
And
Yep.
we're gonna have to, call Saudi Arabia and be like, hey man, can you bail us out? And they'll be like, fuck you, you American swines, we've always hated you. We're fucked,
Yep.
man. They're gonna laugh at us.
That's what I was thinking this morning too. I'm running out of money. Because if you guys go bankrupt, Canada's screwed too. Because we rely on the USA, so to be real.
God, this woman's got such a loud voice. It just resonates through the house. Let's see if my sound deadening techniques will help. this, a little bit of that, and a lot of shut up. There we go. That's better. God, man. Dude, if anybody wants to purchase crypto, you guys might want to be looking at the market today, man. This could be a buy-in time for some people. This is it, I think. This is low. I don't want any. I'm all bought in, bro. I'm bought in way below this point on my Harmony, which is what I'm focusing on. I don't know if I bought anything at over 2-3 recently. Purchases are on that screen, wherever it disappeared to. Here. Oh, it doesn't say what I bought it at. I can never remember these numbers. One was at, 016. So, wait, I'm confused. Why is it? Oh, because that's the average. Okay. 016, 017, 018, and 012. So, we're at 023. Yeah, it's just like pointless for me to even think about purchasing more Harmony right now. And that one VRA never did anything, did it? Nope, it went down. I'm so glad I didn't get that fucking VRA. Oh god. It's dropped to 0.008. So my girlfriend, I'll never forget, man, she says, man, the universe doesn't want you to purchase this. Just accept it. And I was like, okay. I didn't like it. And I told myself, watch that thing skyrocket, bro. I'm just going to be so pissed. And what did it do? It dropped. Oh, she's going to get a kick out of that. Like, it lost money. It's just been losing money the whole time. Which is unbelievable, but at the same time, it's going down with the rest of the market, too. Everything's been going down since I was looking at it. So I probably shouldn't let that fool me into thinking it's a bad investment. It might be a great one. VRA might go to fucking 40 cents, you know? Who knows? Who knows? There's another one I saw was pretty low. Wax P is at 8 cents. Saitama is at 0.002. So Saitama is going to be approaching 1 penny. That's huge. It's already at 0.002. I wonder what the fuck Saitama's got in the fucking works. Yeah, it's not really moving.
Paul H. There eat. Good afternoon, nay/chat.
Hey, Paul.
Paul H. 3.
You shared it, Paul? Where did you share this? No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Paul, Jimmy, Bob, top of the hour, Billy Ballantyne, Billy Bong Thornton, Marty in the house over there on the Rumble Sphere, holding it down. Cheers.
Paul H. Just FB profile.
Good enough for me. Share in the Facebook group.
Billy Bong Thornton. Hello, Paul H. You're the nicest person in chat. You always say hi to chat.
Dude, it's 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Here we go. Oh, Friday morning, even better. Okay, great. It's Friday morning. So, it's 9 a.m., man. This is it. Let's see what the traders do.
Billy
They're
Ballantyne.
going to walk in.
Who's the rudest?
They're pulling up their computer screens. They haven't had their coffee yet. They're like, get me a cup of coffee. Why is
B.
Bitcoin
D.
going
Robin.
down right now? What's
In
going on
Farming
with the rest of
Band,
the market?
Link and ZRX today. Billy Bong Thornton. Saturday damn, I'm tripping.
Okay, no, it's Friday. I'm farming band. What do you mean you're farming it? Link and ZRX. What do you mean you're farming it? Doesn't that mean you're doing transactions with a computer? Isn't that, what am I thinking of? What's that called? Bitcoin, mining. Isn't that funny?
Farming.
Mining, not farming.
No worries. Good folks come
My
by
bad, dude, I got
weekend while uploading
confused.
to FB.
I'm like, wait, what's Bitcoin farming? Wait, man, is that like when you use Bitcoin in what's that little pixel game where you're chipping away with the freaking pickaxe?
Billy Ballantyne.
Oh,
I farm band too. So far, I've harvested 2 trumpet players.
Lego block. Brick block. Fucking
oh,
what's-
Minecraft. Okay,
Minecraft? Is it Minecraft?
I think that's, yeah.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're farming the Bitcoin in Minecraft. I am really excited that it's 9 o'clock on a Friday morning right now while this market is crashing, because it's gonna, I have a feeling it's gonna pick up, but I didn't realize it was Friday morning. I thought it was Saturday. I thought it was Saturday. I was wrong. Harmony One is showing a jump. Binance is showing a jump in value. But let's wait for that volume. Let's wait for those traders. Get that coffee in them. Come on, traders. Coffee up. Get that coffee in you. Come on. Let's start trading.
Jimmy Carter.
Let's start buying.
I farm methane gas, saving it for Billy Ballantyne. Paul H. Transfer vid over now.
Huh? What? Transfer vid over now. What? I don't understand that. Yellow markers. Don't get excited. They got low bottoms on Bitcoin and Ethereum, but they got low bottoms. But there's the volume spike on Bitcoin, guys. There it is right there. See that big fat spike
Paul
coming in?
H.
That's important.
ING. Hyper.
Yeah, Paul, you're doing that thing again that we talked about.
Jimmy Carter. Paul, what the hell are you trying to say? B. D. Robin. I wait till they hit a high point, take the little off and reinvest, and keep the profit. Jimmy Carter. Spit it out. Billy Ballantine. Hey Jimmy Carter. Did you know I have superpowers? Watch this. Billy Ballantine. Ha 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 ha. Billy Ballantine. Poor Jimmy in his dunce cap.
God, Jimmy Carter's still hanging on, man. Wonder when we're gonna get the announcement. He was at a level of real that the presidency will never see again, bro. Put solar panels on the White House to have Ronald Reagan come in there and rip them off. That's all you need to know about America, right there. You just had a crash course in American politics. I should make a fucking a list of things like that. Crash course in American politics. Standalone statements that just paint a picture of our current status. You know, a perfect image in just a few words. All right, here, let's do it. I'm going to tweet it. I like it. It's a good idea.
B. D. Robin. I have 10 pounds in about 77 diff coins. Let them go above the 11 pounds, and the scoop the small profit and wait till it drops, and then put that original 10 pound back in and wait till it raises again daily.
Okay, Google. Ronald Reagan.
According to Wikipedia, Ronald Wilson Reagan was an American politician and actor who served as the 40th President of the United States from 1981 to 1989.
I'm going to say Jimmy Carter installed solar panels on the White House only to have Ronald Reagan rip them off is all you need to know about American politics. And is all you need to know about American politics is going to be at the end of every fucking statement that I say. And I'm going to make a whole bunch of those. And that's what's going to make it funny. Because it's going to be like, oh, this is the one thing that will totally explain American politics to you. And you'll be like, yeah, that totally makes sense. And then you'll see another thing. It's like, this is the one thing. You know, it's another thing. It's going to be funny. So this is the first one. Jimmy Carter installed solar panels on the White House only to have Ronald Reagan rip them off is all you need to know about American politics. Should I say is all you need to know about the current state of American politics? Because I don't want to make it sound like, oh, we fixed it now. That was a long time ago. All you need to know about where we are in American, I think the current state of American politics, because I'm going to write this every time. The current state
Right.
of, it's a lot more words, but Jimmy Carter installed solar panels on the White House only to have Ronald Reagan rip them off is all you need to know about the current state of American politics.
Jimmy Carter.
I should put after it
That wasn't very nice, Billy Valentine.
1 out of 90999. I should put that at the end. That'll make it funny too.
A part of our heritage.
1 out of 999.
Yeah, right. And then go through it. 1,000 of them. You can find 1,000, man. You can find 1,000. You can
Oh
do
my
it.
god, it's gonna be so funny. That's gonna be funny, bro. Jimmy Carter installed solar. It's just funny, bro. I just don't want to. I want to remember this one so I never use it again, because that's a perfect one, man. Oh, you know, the next one's gonna be like all of the
Billy
past
Valentine.
5 previous presidents have
Well,
agreed
keep poking at me, Jimmy, and we'll see how nice I can
on
be.
war in foreign
The
countries.
cannabis connoisseur.
Is all you need to know
Good
about the
morning,
current state of
everyone.
American politics. There's going to be oh, bro, I just want to start writing them all right now. You know, cannabis has no medical benefit as detailed by the scheduling of cannabis by the United States government is all you need to know about the current state of American politics. Bro, I could write so many of these. I could nail 10, 15 of them out so quick. You know, George Santos is a senator. Marjorie Taylor Greene is a senator. Is all you, and just keep going, this is a good one. Nancy Pelosi accomplished absolutely nothing and made over $100 million as Speaker of the House is all you need to know about the current state of American politics. You want me to keep going? The politicians like Lauren Boebert, who were involved in the January 6th insurrection, are still out running around, not in prison, is all you need to know about the current state of American politics.
Jimmy Carter. Somebody get good old Jimmy some cannabis. I bet that would help ease his pain.
Donald Trump became President of the United States of America, is all you need to know about the current state of American politics. Ron DeSantis is being considered as a presidential hopeful in the 2024 election, is all you need to know about the current state of American politics. There are white police officers still not charged in Tyree's death, is all you need to know about the current state of American politics. Pete Buttigieg goes to Ohio and says he's lost his train of thought, is all you need to know about the current state of American politics. Don Lemon calls Fox News an opinion channel while professing his opinion about Fox News is all you need to know about the current state of American politics. Do you want me to keep going? Because I've probably already done like 6 or 7. You know, Hakeem Jeffries sits there with a smug smile on his face while being confronted about war and nuclear Armageddon is all you need to know about the current state of American politics. Is that a good one? Yeah, I saw someone say that they were talking about, if we could do peace talks, And in the same segment, they were talking about how we need to continue this war for as long as we possibly can. We will continue this war. CNN this morning. I was watching Fox
Billy Bong Thornton.
News.
Pete Butt
for a
Plug,
few
I
seconds.
hate that guy. 3 weeks later, he shows up to Ohio.
Yeah. And says he's lost his train of thought while he was speaking out there. Did your husband write that one for you, Pete? So witty. You transportation experts are so witty. I think the problem with Pete Buttigieg is he needs his husband, his better half to be there with him so they can, work better together as the transportation experts we know that they are. See, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Pete's husband should be there with him. They'd be a team, a dynamic duo, if you will. Dude, look at Harmony. This is a massive crash. And
Lisa Fearney.
Harmony's just trying to hang in there.
GM Nay.
Good morning, Lisa. Harmony is -6 on its 24-hour average. Everything else is much higher.
Billy
but
Valentine.
It's value-wise, it's doing great.
They put pink dye on toilet paper.
Value-wise, it's doing me fine.
That's all I know about American politics.
I'm still not crying.
I met a mayor at my Ampus Mason Lodge, and when I took a crap there, the TP was pink and smelled like jerk. Billy Bong Thornton. I have friends that live in Ohio. My friend Jeff's shirt changed colors when it rained on him like Little Bleach SS. The cannabis connoisseur. LOL, the dynamic duo.
Yeah, Billy, I don't believe you. I'm not buying it. Your friend's Jeff's shirt changed colors when it rained on him. Come on, dude. The problem is everything they burned off. It's not up in the atmosphere floating around, toxifying that area anymore. That's your problem. And whoever your fucking friend is, Jeff, either he's lying to you or you're lying to me. So I'm just going to say that your friend Jeff's a fucking liar.
Billy Valentine. Oh, was it a Affix t-shirt? Yeah, they already changed colors. Billy Bong Thornton. What he posted online.
Yeah, did it resemble bleaching, bro? I wonder if it's possible that that could have been something else. Did you see it happening? Did he photograph the rain hitting him and the rain literally bleaching the shirt, changing the color of his shirt? This is fucking psychotic, bro. You are such a sucker. So here, wait. I don't even know what you're looking at, and I don't fucking care. I'm gonna play something for you. I want you to see it because you're just so funny, dude. Oh my god, you fucking people, dude.
Explains a lot, though.
So that means that natural disaster, this derailment and subsequent fire was in Ohio, because this is still widely being reported as some massive ecological disaster, and all sorts of conspiracy theories well up
Paul
about
H.
this, and all the
Serge T.
politicians are
Rumi.
descending on it to say one thing or another.
Yeah,
I don't care about any of that. I'm just
Look.
going to give you the rough breakdown.
dude. Paul H. I've told you this before, man. I really don't appreciate you coming in here and babbling nonsense. I told you, if you want to communicate with us, everybody else in the chat seems to know how to communicate, but you don't seem to know how to communicate with us. So, it's bothering me. And because you bother me, I have a feeling it bothers the rest of my audience. So either learn how to speak normally, okay, or stop posting gibberish in my chat that no one else is going to understand, or I will block you, all right? That's it. The next garbage that you put in my chat, you're fucking gone.
Down of what was leaked and what are the potential hazards. And so, a lot of people look at the big black cloud and say this is a disaster because it looks bad. And to me, I don't really care so much about the stuff that's burnt off for reasons I'll come to shortly. The stuff that's on the ground, you see there's a lot of derailed cars.
I'm going to speed him up.
The oil, if there's oil or stuff in there, that's probably a bigger environmental hazard than the toxic chemicals that were leaked. And again, I've got no real dog in this fight. If the derailment obviously happened for a reason. It's obviously caused a lot of damage, and whoever is responsible, you should regulate these things, learn from these mistakes. But ballpark figures. Let's take a look at the chemical that was actually leaked, which was vinyl chloride. So I'll put my carbons in there for the moment. Vinyl chloride looks something like this. And when you burn it, right, this stuff is fairly volatile. It's about the same physical properties as gas lighter fluid. So, you leave it unattended for a few minutes, it'll all evaporate into the air. The chemical itself is pretty noxious stuff. For certain, you wouldn't want to be anywhere near this while the stuff is venting into the atmosphere. But the atmosphere is fairly big, dilutes stuff fairly well. So, as long as you're not local to it, that wouldn't probably be too much of a problem. In terms of environmental damage, it's a gas, this stuff, but, like all stuff, it'll dissolve in water, and because of the actual nature of this chemical, it's fairly toxic. So they made the decision that they were going to burn it off. And when you burn the stuff off, the carbons go to carbon dioxide, the hydrogens mostly end up in water, not all of this stuff is essentially harmless, and the chlorines end up as HCl, hydrochloric acid. Now, there was roughly 100 odd tons of this stuff, ish. Somewhere between 1 and 500 tons. I'm just going to keep it at 100 tons to keep my numbers simple. Right? And of this, so how much HCl would we get out of this? Well, chlorines were about 35, and all this is carbons at 12, so it's 20, 30-ish. I'm going to say it's about 50% by weight chlorine. And I'm not even going to bother with that. I'm just going to say the whole thing that was leaked is 100 tons of hydrochloric acid.
White spots, like
probably
bleach.
not far off correct.
Okay.
So, how damaging is 100 tons of hydrochloric acid to Ohio? So if we come back to our train wreck,
Just pay attention to the
look
map.
at the size of Ohio. And Ohio is 100 billion meters squared. And we're going to take a look at the rainfall, typical rainfall for Ohio, which is, according to this, about 30 inches per year. It's about a meter per year.
I know I'm playing it fast. I've got it up loud. Let me know if you're not able to track what he's saying, because he's going to explain this scientifically.
Is actually very nice for our numbers. So, Ohio is, 100 billion. 100 e to the 9 billion meters squared. And if we get 1 meter per year, so that's now one of these boys, that's going to be 100 billion cubic meters of water per year. And 100 billion cubic meters cubed is tons. A meter of water, cubic meter of water weighs a ton. So it's 100 billion tons of water falls on Ohio per year. So per day, it's going to be this divided by 300. So that's going to be 300 million tons of water per day. And we have 100 odd tons of HCl dissolved in that. But we'll come down to the local concentrations in a second. That's going to be a new sheet. So water goes, acidity goes on a scale called pH, which is basically the sort of concentration of acid in your solution. And with HCl, the chlorine just dissolves in these solutions as chloride, no different from sort of sodium chloride. It's the acid is the dangerous stuff. But we're going to go on the basis that, well, every chlorine that you put in there is an acid. And roughly, if you have 1 part in what is that 2? Right. So 1 part in 10 million is pH 7. That's basically natural. That's pure water. And the way the pH scale goes is every notch on the pH scale is an order of magnitude in concentration. So at pH 6, it's 1 part. Actually, that's 10 in 10 million. 1 in 10 million. pH 6 is 1 million. Let's go like that. So yeah, 1 part in a million is pH 6. pH 5 is 1 in 100,000. 4, 3, e to the 3, 2, e to the 2, and 1 to the power of 1. So it's something like 1 part in 10 is pH 1, I think. It's along those lines. Anyway, so where on this, so down here you're at basically battery acid, that sort of thing. Here is pure water, and somewhere in the middle, around here somewhere, is like lemon juice, which is actually pretty toxic stuff. You know, you put your fish in lemon juice, they don't live very long. And so we had, what was it, 10, no, it was 100, 300 million tons of water per day was the rainfall on Ohio, and you have 100 tons of HCl dissolved in that. So it's about 1 part in a million. You're in this sort of region, which is, yeah, and that's assuming that it's just diluted in all the water in Ohio every single day. Not quite true, of course, in that, the way these things burn. So you have your fire here. The heat and the such like, the fire makes it go up. You saw that in the big plume of burning stuff, and then it sort of drifts downstream, and it dissolves in the water as it goes, and eventually some of it will come back down to Earth. But my expectation would be that acid takes quite a long time to come down, and the water going through the rivers will dilute the acid very quickly. So the HCl, as a general rule, or any acid spill like this, dilution kills it pretty quick. You expect locally, where there are high concentrations of acid, you're going to kill off the fish life and that sort of thing. But long term, there's basically no damage. Within everything will come back very quickly. There's no long-term hazard from HCl once it's washed away or been diluted. And you bear in mind this, if you dilute it over all of the water in Ohio every single day, you're basically at harmless levels. Over several days, dilution just kills these things. So probably the more or another way to look at this, right? Let's do another one of these, just to give you some idea of what dilution does for you. So if we come back to our screen here, and we take a look at the population of Ohio, it's 10 million odd people. Okay, so let's go for that. 10 million people. 10 million people. And let's say they all wash their hair 1 time per day with 10 grams. That's a relatively small amount of shampoo, that sort of thing. So 10 grams is 0.01 kilograms, and so that's 100th of a kilo. And so that means that if you've got 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's your people in Ohio, and you're using 100th of a gram per day. This is how many grams of shampoo you put into the water supply every day, which is 100 tons. So, the expectation is you're dumping huge amounts of stuff like that into the water supply on a daily basis. And, this would also go if you were adding bleach to the bleach is something like that. But you'll be dumping similar amounts of all of these chemicals into the water supply on a daily basis, and it's decentralized. And a lot of this stuff, when it's diluted, these are things that the wildlife can live on. So the stuff that would probably bother me more, if I'm looking at stuff to be worried about here, isn't so much all of the stuff that's burnt off, because that's now mostly carbon dioxide, which is harmless, water, which is harmless, hydrochloric acid, which dilution kills fairly quickly. The black smoke, on the other hand, this tends to be evil carcinogenic, burning plastic. It's you get these polyaromatic hydrocarbons, which tend to be pretty noxious carcinogenic stuff. But again, it'll be spread over a large area. The stuff that would bother me more is if there was any stuff in all of these rail cars that can't be burned off. Right, so the vinyl chloride that they burned off has a similar volatility. Basically, they had 2 options. You could either let it evaporate off slowly, which would have dumped all of the vinyl chloride, which is much more toxic, into the atmosphere, or you can burn it. Either way, it would have gone by the time they'd managed. It's volatile, yeah. They unless they were keeping it in pressurized cans, it would have evaporated off at some point, or the rail cars, if they weren't pressurized, would have pressurized and exploded. But it's what was the other stuff in there, right? So if you just were transporting regular, fuel oil or some stuff, that will be a much bigger environmental problem in that it's not volatile, so it won't just evaporate on its own, and it will take forever to disperse. It won't, fundamentally it's still like only going to be a few hundred tons or something, but it's more like an oil spill now. And the problem is with these, with things like fuel oil, is it lingers in the environment. Eventually, the bacteria will eat it and such like. But until then, that's also fairly toxic to the wildlife and the such like. So anyway, those are just some quick thoughts on why, all the big plumes of smoke and having hydrochloric acid coming out of the atmosphere doesn't actually bother me so much because dilution just kills it. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you found that useful, and I will see you.
I hope you found it useful too, Billy Vaughn, because I think you're being lied to by a bunch of fucking kooks. And you know what? If the worst thing that's happening to the people of Ohio is they're ruining a couple of shirts, I'm like, cool, good. I'm glad you got your fucking shirt ruined, and that you're not dropping dead, from being poisoned. But if there's some acidity in the rain temporarily, and some people got their shirts bleached from it, I would have to see it myself before I believe it. You show me a tie-dyed shirt, I'm gonna say you tie-dyed that motherfucker. Anybody could have done that. Anybody could have fucking bleached out spots on a shirt. You got rained on. Did you get completely drenched? Was it a couple of drops here and there? I got all kinds of questions about that. I have a feeling Thunderfoot would laugh his ass off if you sent him some of those videos. But yeah, it kills fish. It went into the water. It's toxic. You don't want to drink it. And you don't want to be in the area where the explosion is and where they're burning it off and all that shit. His point is it evaporates quickly and then it's gone. So any of these claims you're hearing of lingering effects to the atmosphere, the scientist, the guy who studies this for, every day of his life, he studies science, he lives it. He says these people are full of shit. So who am I going to believe? Somebody who wants to get their face on a fucking TikTok video, or the dude that reports on this shit all the time and cares about people? You got a lot of things to think about here, Billy Bone, And you can believe the videos you see on TikTok or your friend Jeff, that sounds like a very reliable source, man. My friend Jeff. But, my friend Jim said he wanted to get high. I like that source better. Everybody knows somebody named Jim. Just say you know Jim, that'll get you out of jail. I know Jim.
It's like, I came back to your channel and there's so many Jimmys. Jim Bong Thornton.
Jim Bong Thornton. It's funny.
Jim Bong Thornton.
Jim Bong.
Billy
Hey,
Bong
Jim
Thornton,
Bong.
whatever, you know what I mean? Like Jimmy Dore, Jimmy everywhere now.
Right.
What the
Jim Jiminy's.
All right.
Jimi Hendrix. God. Now all of a sudden there's an old guitar player named Jimi Hendrix.
It was, yeah. His name ended with an I, though.
I know.
For some reason.
No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Jim. Cheers, Bill. Cheers. Bill. Cheers, everyone in the Rumble. That's Marty's in the house and everybody else. Cheers. So this thing dried out inside. I didn't even put it out in the sun. It totally dried out. It's very light. It's funny how light it is now that all the water's out of it. But I got the spray lacquer coming, so I can lacquer all this stuff, which is gonna
That's kinda
be
cool.
awesome. I can't wait. I got so many cool pieces of wood to do that too. $23,800 Bitcoin. So it's trying to bounce back. Whoa. Oh my God, dude. ADA Cardano has formed a massive inverse head and shoulders across the 24-hour, guys. I don't see it anywhere else. Look at Cardano, guys. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Shoulder, head, shoulder. This is over the 24-hour period. So within the last 16 to 18 hours, guys, shoulder, head, shoulder. It's perfect. It's like perfect. So Cardano is going to be our leader. Cardano will be the one that just shoots straight up right now. You guys watch, because this pattern right here, this is just so deliberate. Oh my goodness. I don't see it anywhere else. It's a really good sign, man. Bitcoin had a shoulder, head, shoulder. Not good. Drop right after it. But hopefully Cardano will counter the what the rest of that I like when I go into the crypto screen, the waterfall sound stops. It's like I get all serious. It's like, okay, let's just talk here for a second. Here. Let's do that again. Okay, let's just talk about crypto right here for a second. Okay, so this is what's going on with the crypto screen. We're looking at crypto. Okay, now we're going to get back into fun time with Nay and the waterfall. That's funny.
The waterfall stuff.
It seems so deliberate. Do you remember the Iranian dock explosion? I watched it again last night. Man, that looked close to a nuke mushroom. No, I don't remember that. You know,
That was in Lebanon, not
those
in
you
Iran.
driving,
Right.
listening, right on, Arkle. Hail Yule. Heal Yule.
That was a huge explosion.
I can't believe I'm watching freaking Cardano for the first time. Holy shit. 38-cent Cardano. It's got basically nowhere to go. Bitcoin's going straight up right now, guys. 844, 23, 844. Straight up on the 24 hour. It's recovering after that head and shoulders. And Ethereum had that head and shoulders too. But Bitcoin had a nice inverse head and shoulders to reverse that. So let me show you this, okay, so you guys can understand what's going on. Here's Bitcoin right here, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. I'm sorry. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Right? Shoulder, head, shoulder pattern, right? But look at this. Shoulder, head, shoulder pattern. So this helped reverse and slow this down. It was right in the middle of it. So this kind of messed up the full downward thing and helped result in this, which is snapping back. So I don't know how much of a conflict those two conflicting patterns are going to have on each other. It might just go back into the falling wedge, you know, right where it was. It might break at zero and just keep going down, because the trend is saying falling wedge, falling wedge on Matic, falling wedge on really just, I'm not going to call that a falling wedge on Ethereum. Alright, man. Well, you know, the guys got their first cup of coffee in them. Let's see what happens. You know? They got their first cup of coffee. It's been an hour. Look what's hiding right here. She keeps
The freaking Oracle. The problem with Cardano is the dev has failed to provide as he said he will.
She says, just like Marie Antoinette. The problem with Cardano is the dev has failed to provide as he said he would. Developer. I know. You do know, bro, it's so funny that you say that. Sean Benson used to be Benson Crypto on YouTube used to be all about Cardano, and he was always talking about all the technology that the developer had coming down the pike, and that as soon as this new technology came out, Cardano was going to take over the freaking market. And I took it with a grain of salt, and I decided to not make Cardano my second to Bitcoin. And I decided instead back then to make it Ethereum and Polygon. And I just I had a little bit of Cardano and whatever. Turns out I'm getting good APY on my offline wallet on Cardano now. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting like 6 or 7%, I think. I'm getting 15% on my Atom in my offline wallet, everybody. 15% APY, my offline wallet. No exchange, but, you know, yeah. But it feels good, man.
Just good, man.
Sometimes pulling the wool over your own eyes feels good. What else can I do? Put it back in the bank? Is that what you guys think I should do? Just take it all out, take it out of crypto and put it in the bank? You know? All the work that I've put towards learning this market and how it works and shit, all for nothing if I do that. Freaking cat hair. I got cat hair, man. Dude, what happened to Cardano? Cardano's backing up. Don't do it. Bitcoin's still shooting upwards, though.
Billy Bong Thornton. I had Cardano, but then Charles Hoskinson said on a live stream, if you're in Cardano, to make money, this isn't the project for you.
Who's Charles Hoskinson? I don't think I've heard the name before. A 2-bit Da Vinci Ohio train crash. What they're not telling you. Oh God. Should we watch that for Patrick John? Or for who was it? Billy Bong or Patrick? I can't remember who it was. Whose friend was Jeff? Billy Bong. Sorry, Patrick. Patrick's like, fuck you, man.
This video is sponsored by Delete Me.
Yeah, I will delete you, I'm sure, after about 3
On February
seconds,
3rd,
dude.
2023, a train just outside the city of East Palestine, Ohio, crashed, derailed, and sent a bunch of toxic fumes out into the night. It was a huge environmental disaster, which is part of why I'm covering it. But the more important story is I noticed that I was hearing more about this on Twitter than any of the mainstream news outlets, and I figured out why that is.
So the cover-up, is he reporting on the cover-up?
Billy Bong Thornton.
Because...
He's the developer of Cardano. He's the man who made Cardano.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense then. What I saw on mainstream media was actually a pretty good portion of reporting on it. So I want to hear him say this again.
But the more important story is I noticed that I was hearing more about this on Twitter than any of the mainstream
Paul H.
news outlets. And
O.K. Bro.
I wonder how much mainstream news outlets you watch. Because I could pull up a highlight reel of all of the footage that they were playing across. I was watching it with my mom in the morning when we're eating breakfast. I was watching it on CNN when I was taking a shower before that. Okay? I was watching it on Fox News when I flipped to that. I see it in the newspaper, and I saw it on my news feed, my MSM. I've got a mainstream media news feed from MSN that I see every morning, and on CNN.com as well. So not just their TV show, but as well as on their, and plenty of reporting. So this is what I say to you. I'm not going to watch one more second of your shit video because you're a shit fucking liar. Okay? There's plenty of reporting on mainstream media about it. And that's not a story at all. What are you, some Fox News fuck? Whatever, dude. Get the fuck out of here. You're a punk bitch. God, I can't believe I clicked on your video. What they're not telling you. Yeah, what they're not telling us is that you're an idiot. But I'll tell you. He's an idiot, everybody. He's an idiot. Quarter of the hour. I don't know. What do I have to make that bigger? Nobody's even complaining about the size of that clock anymore. Whoa! That's what she said! Hey! Oh, listen to what happened right there. I got the clock locked. Hey, I better unlock the clock. I gotta unlock the clock so I can make it bigger. That's what she said. That's what she said. Hey, looking at this. Looking at that now. Hey, gonna lock it again. Locking it down. Ooh, wow. All right, wowzers. I've got that orange bud in the bowl.
Oh.
And from now on shall be known as Mr. Drysdale. From the Beverly Hillbillies. Mr. Drysdale, I presume. Yes, Mr. Drysdale shall be smoking. For it is our job to cover the sounds and the sounds and the sounds. You know what I think is going on? Check this out. I do believe that the sounds of my creek in this video have been subverting the audio algorithm that is able to listen to what a bong rip sounds like and to be able to literally start the video for me right when the bong rip sound starts. When it says,
I noticed that.
Yeah, so I'm going to run that in the background. Cheers. Cheers, Jim. Cheers, Paul, Billy, and Marty in the house over there on the sphere. Cheers.
Mainstream.
I never did the... Oh, I forgot to do the YouTube video SEO. I forgot to do the 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 SEO.
Billy Bong Thornton. I'm tripping.
I did fun stuff. Go boom. Boflow. I can't believe I forgot to do that. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot to do the SEO. I forgot to do the SEO. Wait, you know what? Dude, the freaking SEO
Billy
worked
Bong Thornton.
the other day. Somebody searched.
Feel like I ate a quarter ounce of shrooms.
Somebody searched. They came into the show. They said I searched Nay's Garden live, and they came up. I don't know. I think it may have been because of those SEO words. I'm sure both of those are in there. BitBoy goes crazy on Nova Wolf Retail Clawback.
What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to talk about retail clawbacks and BitBoy Crypto going crazy against the UCC and railing against Nova Wolf. So I cut up a few minutes of his video from today, and I'm going to play it, react to it. I'm going to talk about other kinds of clawbacks. They're not all retail. Some are actually good for the community. So let me just dive into this.
The law says that basically you should be treated equally in bankruptcy, and that includes that if you took money out right before the bankruptcy and effectively got out of the building before everybody else,
Hi everyone.
that money can be asked to be returned.
We're really
And
sorry
so,
about the
since
technical
the people
difficulties.
on this call, by and large, are folks who got left holding the bag, as it were, one of the things the committee is considering is how to treat people who got off the platform, how to treat people who were earned people, and to the extent custody is an improvement, got elevated to custody. What were the facts of how people...
Can you believe some stupid fucking bitch is gonna come into the goddamn into the space while the man is talking, obviously has the floor, and goes, "Hi everyone," nah, 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 right over the top of him while he's speaking? What a fucking cunt. God.
got into custody.
I'm
That
like,
is,
what the
did
fuck
they get
was
into
that?
custody on the way out? And so we've got all these factual patterns and
sounds like he was.
factual indications that we need to get from the data and the debtors to make sure that we find some, what I'm going to call rough justice,
There
but
it
we in
is.
fact mean it to be real justice, but at a minimum rough justice in terms of how people get treated.
Rough justice, and BitBoy is about to rail into Keith about this. And Keith is a lawyer who works at White and Case.
He wants to F you. He just said it right there. He wants rough justice for Celsius holders. He wants you to feel the pain as a Celsius holder for someone who removed your money beforehand.
And the person we are listening to is
Dude, he's back on the fucking stuff again, man. I haven't watched BitBoy Crypto in, oh god, a long time. And I'm telling you, he's falling back into his shit. Bro, oh, I can see it.
Keith Warford, who is a partner at White and Case. Now, White and
dude.
Case is the law firm
He's losing
representing
weight,
the
too.
UCC. So he is the one that wants tough
Did you
justice.
They want to go after your
Oh,
bank
yeah, bro.
account.
Dude.
They want to go after your money.
Dude,
That's that powder.
it's not just the weight loss. It's, you see it in his face, you see it under his eyes. The color of his skin looks unhealthy. He's got there's. I mean, it's possible that it's the lighting. He's got all that red around him, but at the same time, man, he's thinning out, bro. And the way he's holding his jaw and his mouth, and everything, the way he's talking, it just seems like he's gone back.
That you withdrew because you may have thought, wow, this company's shady AF. Maybe I should actually take my money off and not have my money on a centralized exchange. If you have less than $5,000 in your account, Celsius has tried to buy you, is what they've tried to do. They've tried to buy your vote so that you will vote for this horrible plan. That, by the way, I have people in my DMs telling me they're on the verge of committing suicide over this. Tons of people sending me messages about this. That they or someone they know withdrew money and have been so thankful they were able to skirt losing their life savings. And now old Clawback Keith wants to come and take that money. Well, first of all, I'll tell you that I will shutter my entire business and I will move to another country and I will hide all my money before Celsius ever gets a freaking dime from me.
It couldn't be more important than that.
Dude, how much did fucking BitBoy Crypto have in Celsius? Oh my God, I didn't know he was in Celsius. Holy shit. Let's take that back. Let's take that back a second.
Business, and I will move to another country and I will hide all my money before Celsius ever gets a freaking dime from me.
It couldn't be more.
Dude, did he know that Celsius was freaking going down? He took his money out before it crashed and they're going to claw it back from him? That's what I think he's talking about. He got his money out because he knew.
More important than that, I have gotten a lot of messages myself about people being incredibly depressed that after 8 months after they filed BK and this money is in their bank account because they, for normal business reasons, needed to withdraw, a lot of them to pay taxes for the previous year because remember...
I support BitBoy Crypto 100%. I just want everybody to know this. I want everyone to know. I support BitBoy Crypto 100% and getting his fucking money out of that fucking shit Celsius. I just wish he had fucking told me about it too, so I could have got my $100,000 out of there as well. That would have been nice.
This 90-day period started in April, so people literally took their money off of Celsius to pay their taxes, and now they are getting threatened that they will be attacked by the U.S. court system and even international.
Oh, right. So maybe he legit took his money out to pay taxes.
People are terrified. Ben is completely correct. I'm sure he's getting a lot of people saying that they would commit suicide or very likely think about it if this were to go through.
I'm sure the 20 Monster drinks he has every day doesn't help.
Dude, it ain't the Monster drinks, man. He's fucking on meth again, bro. He's on meth. He's smoking meth. I'm telling you. You can just hear it in his voice, man.
$300 on Celsius. And Celsius has tried to buy your vote. If you vote for this reorganization plan for your benefit of $300, you're a terrible person, you're a Benedict Arnold, and we don't want you and we don't need you in this space. Good. We will weed you out.
So obviously Ben is very passionate. I have to keep my passion to a minimum because I'm in a public freaking Starbucks. But essentially what he's saying is true. Celsius is trying to do a cram down strategy of essentially enticing the majority of creditors with this 70% convenience class payout if you have less than $5,000. And this will, I think, cover 85% of earned creditors. And what Ben is saying is that if you have a couple $100 and you just want to get your money out, and if you vote for this plan, you are doing so with the full knowledge now that you are screwing other people.
Oh damn, I didn't know he used to do that. Explains why he pounds the hell out of those energy drinks. All makes sense now.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. He's I know plenty of people like that here in Florida. The energy drinks thing, or the ones with the alcohol in the energy drink. It's an adrenaline junkie. They have to have it all day, you know?
Who have large amounts. Because then this Nova Wolf plan, which Ben is not a fan of, which to be honest, I'm not a fan of either right now, that will be what everyone gets shoved into. We'll get 20 to 30% of our liquid crypto back, and then we will pray to God that this company is working in our best interest, that we don't get rugged version 2.0 with Nova Wolf, and that we can be made whole, at least in dollar amounts, from this new company.
Let me tell you what it's going to be. You're getting your money back on the front end, and everybody's getting an even amount, and there's no clawbacks. That's it. Period. That's the only thing that we will accept.
So there you have it from Ben.
Look at
He's
the way
obviously
it- oh
incredibly
my
passionate
God,
about it.
look at his
So there you have it
mouth.
from Ben. He's
Backs. That's it. Period. Get an even amount back on the front end. Let me tell you what it's going to be. You're getting your money back on the front end, and everybody's getting an even amount, and there's no clawbacks. That's it. Period. That's the only thing that we will accept.
So there you have it from Ben. He's obviously incredibly passionate about
I
it.
think
And
the story here is that BitBoy Ben is back on the freaking methamphetamine. That's what I think the story is.
And I do agree with him on this. Even if I was not somebody who took out money 90 days pre-petition, retail clawbacks would completely destroy the crypto industry, and it would just be a
Dude,
horrible
when you see you're
thing to
talking
do
like this
for
and your
everybody.
jaw's just set,
Kraken,
you're like,
Binance,
you're just
Coinbase,
Bro,
Gemini,
that's
every
freaking
single
math,
exchange
bro.
would all of a sudden be under insane
are-
amounts of pressure, and
that's
it would
not-
probably crash the market. Clawbacks
not
alone
muscle
would crash
memory.
the market, because what would happen is people would
That's
probably
muscle
say,
refreshing.
"Oh my gosh, I got to take my money off of Coinbase. I'm going to sell it
I just
all. I'm
know
going to sell
so
all my
many
Bitcoin
people
and
who've
take
been
my
on it
USD
and
back
off
into
of
my
it
bank
while they're
account,
on it,
because
when
if
they weren't on
Coinbase
it."
goes bankrupt, they can take my money." If I took any money
You can
off
hear it
90
in their
days
voice,
before they
man.
went bankrupt, right? So every single crypto institution, every single exchange has then opened themselves up to clawbacks if they go through with it here. And Ben on Twitter has really been going at it.
I'm
He
gonna
said
go
that's
back
enough
and start
tweeting
watching
for tonight.
BitBoy Crypto again,
Tomorrow
I
the
think.
fun begins and we start ruining lives. And he is
That's
talking about this
entertainment,
guy,
man.
the guy we heard on the phone. This is the attorney or one of the attorneys for
That's
White
freaking
case.
entertainment.
He says, "Hey Keith, dropped you a DM. Wanted to say first off, congrats. Secondly, you are about to become the biggest meme on the internet. Third, your career, name, and reputation will be dead
Billy
by the
Bob
time
Thornton.
I'm finished with you." So
He
this
looks
is
horrible for
BitBoy's energy. And this is just who he is. This is what he did to SBF. He flew down to the Bahamas and he basically stalked SBF's apartment. So this is BitBoy, and this is
Bro,
just what he does.
Look,
Hopefully,
everything that I'm saying about BitBoy, listen, hey man, I say a lot of this in jest. I want you to know, if you are on meth, you need to fucking get off of it, bro. But if this is just muscle, whatever the fuck, I get it, bro. I was a cokehead, I know. I was a crackhead, I know. So, I sympathize with you for having that muscle memory, and it sucks. And I'm sorry if I offend you. Listen, in all reality, bro, thank you so much for going after these people, man. Thank you. I say from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate BitBoy Crypto doing this. As psychotic as he is, I would do this with him if I could, man. I would.
this is helpful and it puts the right kind of pressure and attention on retail clawbacks. I think it will. I think this is going to be net positive. And if more and more people know how horrible
Cheers,
this would be for the
Jim,
entire
Billy,
industry,
Billies,
I
all
think
the
that this
Billies,
could have a
all the
positive
Jims.
effect. So
And
that
everybody
retail
over there
clawbacks do
in
not
the
happen.
Marty
So
sphere.
Simon Dixon
Cheers,
had
guys.
a great video today, and in one of the slides he talked about clawbacks. Obviously, we have insider clawbacks. This would be doing clawbacks
Billy
to
Bob
the
Thornton.
corporate team, Alex Mashinsky,
We
Nuke
all
and
love
Daniel,
BitBoy.
etc.
Hope he gets
And that
off
is
the
already
snap.
going to happen. The UCC and Kirkland and Ellis have agreed on
Francesco
this.
Moro.
Next, there is institutional
Morning.
clawbacks, and these are just clawbacks from basically institutions. And next, we have influencer clawbacks that people are getting all pissed off about. You're looking at people like Lark Davis or Marin Altman, people who got paid by Celsius to promote or make specific videos or content. And we know that Marin, I think, made like 15 grand for 3 months, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And a lot of other people made a lot more. And some of them were paid in Bitcoin, others were paid in Cell. Now, this one from Lark, this just looks like he's sharing his referral code. I don't know if he was a partner. I'm not saying he is. I have heard other people on YouTube say back in the day, like last year, or I should say 2021, hey, this video is sponsored by Celsius. And
Hey, I will say this, so that there is no question. Lark Davis
Billy
got his
Valentine.
money out before they claimed bankruptcy.
Could be Adderall. It's just pink meth, and a doctor will give it to anyone who says they're tired.
It probably is, you're right.
And then we have retail clawbacks. This is what Ben is talking about and what
He's
most people
super-
are afraid
he's
of.
super
And then
pumped, though,
offset
bro.
clawbacks.
Or, you
this
know,
is where people
just-
take
he's
money
super
off the
pumped.
platform, but then they also have money on the platform. And then rather than going after your bank account,
meth
they
thing.
can just offset some of the money you have in your account and use that as the clawback. So you took off 50, but you have 50,000 on the platform. Well, they're just going to take your claim from 50,000 down to 10, for example. But Simon does say that these are negotiation tactics, meaning not all of these will happen necessarily, these are things that we can use, or the UCC, or I should say NovaWolf, can use as bargaining chips. So I really found Simon's video to be very interesting. I will include the link to that below. I highly suggest you take a look at it. And finally, before I end this video, we have NovaWolf having a space on Monday, the 27th. So this is coming Monday at 5 p.m. on Twitter, which I will most likely be attending for sure. It's just for 1 hour. This is the first time they will be speaking publicly, hopefully taking questions from the community. And they did come out with this video on their website. I watched
Digital,
it. It's just the
be in that
founders
space.
or the people in charge of NovaWolf, and Mike Cagney as well. And they are just, I don't know, it's kind of boring. They're just saying, oh yeah, we're doing this because we see a need in the marketplace, and with our skills and their skills, we can really help and restructure this company,
Sounds
blah,
like
blah, blah.
every other
You can watch it
goddamn
if you want, but
crypto
it's pretty
fucking
stupid,
scam.
in my opinion.
Right.
So guys,
I agree.
that is it for the video. I will keep you guys
Good job,
updated
bro.
on what is happening. Right now, really, we are waiting for the disclosure statement that will come from NovaWolf, and that will have the retail clawback threshold. It'll have all of the updates with loans that David Adler is arguing for. Most likely it'll have information about sell token if the sell holders want to try to negotiate a higher price for their sell. It'll basically be a more finalized plan, most likely be hundreds of pages long, which I will unfortunately, no, I'm just kidding. I will be covering for you guys. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now. What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to talk about retail clawbacks and BitBoy Crypto going crazy against...
The former CEO of MasterCard, nominated by Biden to head the World Bank. I can't make this up. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I saw that tweet. Yeah.
CNN paints pigs as saints and wonders why they have the lowest ratings in 9 years. Welcome to Florida. People with felony convictions were banned from voting for life. God, man.
For life?
Yeah, they reversed it. Did some day drinking for the first time in many months. That's funny. 185 views. I wonder if Ronnie saw that. Did I tweet that at Ron Pacone? Yes, I did. He didn't say anything about it. I thought it was funny. Oh my God. My God. Where's that video of Thunderfoot? Man, these people are just Coinbase blockchain launch sends unrelated base token surging 200%. Leaves traders confused. Welcome to the freaking crypto world, baby. Everyone just thought they were buying into something. That's funny. Wow. McDonald's under pressure over Trump's publicity stunt in East Palestine. Whoa. Melania Trump's former aide cryptically tweeted that Ivanka Trump's lies will catch up with her during upcoming grand jury. Florida looks to expand concealed carry rights regardless of concerns.
Brop all day. Good morning.
New Republican bill would make the AR-15 the national gun. Fucking Republicans, man. It's, you know, it's as if it's not bad enough that they're basically not doing anything about school shootings. Then they do this. It's just... Oh, man. It's so unnecessary. So many other things they could be concerned about. Three metaverse gaming cryptos to buy before they skyrocket. They're saying Cheel, C-H-E-E-L. I've never heard of that one. AXS, which is Axie Infinity. Heard of that one. I think we might watch that one. Yeah, AXS. It's $10 right now. And Ethereum. Really? ETH. They're saying it's going to skyrocket. Which reduced issuance. This makes Ethereum an attractive units to the third go. Of course, if you're only Ethereum still offers multi-bagger potential. That was it, basically. Oh my god. This is freaking crazy, dude. This dumb bitch, dude. I can't even, bro.
train, to Sarah's point, 2 miles long with 2 full-time employees and a trainee on it. This
And
is
they
something
didn't
that
even
could wipe
need
out
to
an entire
because the last administration rolled it down to only one
having
worker. They happened to have
But
2.
One thing I just want to say is I do think this was an unforced error by President Biden. It was 20 days before we had Secretary Buttigieg go down, 10 days before he put out a statement acknowledging it.
Yeah.
This is Trump country. He won by 40 points. He is a president for all Americans. I believe that, but he needs to show that he is. It was time for him to be.
I don't know why they would ever vote for him, for somebody who, by the way, he placed someone with deep ties to the chemical industry in charge of the EPA's Chemical Safety Office. That's who you voted for in that district. Donald Trump, who reduces all safety. He did in
But he
those
showed
days.
up at McDonald's and those voters saw something on the ground that probably resonates in a way that they need.
But they need to look past the photo ops, these
course.
people, and say, who's doing the job here? Forget about the photo op.
Showing up as a big. He is a president for all Americans. I believe that, but he needs to show that he is. It was time for him to be.
I don't know why they would ever vote for him, for somebody who, by the way, he placed someone with deep ties to the chemical industry in charge of the EPA's Chemical Safety Office. That's who you voted for in that district.
I mean, so he put someone in the office who had experience around chemicals. I mean, I don't understand why it was such. Do you guys get that? I mean, she's pissed off about him. I mean, that sounds like a better appointment than Pete Buttigieg, who was a transportation expert because he was gay. I mean, at least this guy had a job in the chemical industry before he was appointed by Trump. I'm just not.
So he's evil. Post Trump.
Here.
Ever vote for him, for somebody who, by the way, he placed someone with deep ties to the chemical industry in charge of the EPA's Chemical Safety Office. That's
deep ties to the chemical industry, right? Now, I have a feeling the chemical industry is served better by not dumping their chemicals out in train spills. So he probably has some experience around not wanting to dump chemicals out, and safety and stuff like that. What she says there is freaking psychotic. And then she blames the people for electing Trump, for appointing that guy, for a fucking train disaster. It's Trump's fault. It's their fault for voting for Trump, who appointed a guy from the chemical industry to oversee chemicals for the train industry. I'm still not getting this. Let's hear it one more time so you can hear the hypocrisy here. Is all you need to know about the current state of politics in America.
I don't know why they would ever vote for him, for somebody who, by the way, he placed someone with deep ties to the chemical industry in charge of the EPA's Chemical Safety Office. That's who you voted for in that district. Donald Trump, who reduces all safety. He did in those days.
Showed up at McDonald's and those voters saw something on the ground that probably resonates in a way that they need.
But they need to look past the photo ops, these people, and say, who's doing the job here? Forget about the photo op.
Showing up is a big
Showing up, I think, is big in some communities.
Who's doing the job? Your Biden has appointed Pete Buttigieg in there. And what job is he doing? You know, you got some nerve, Joy Behar. Whatever her name is. Where'd my main camera go? Unbelievable. My main camera's covered up by this waterfall is what's going on here. I figured it out. I was like, where did I go? Oh, I was right there. Oh, there I am. I'm just being stupid. I'm being stupid. I wonder if I could make that into a perfect circle. I don't know. Probably could. It's pretty cool. Like that. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Look at Bitcoin 23,648. So look, our Bollinger Band was 256. It dropped again. We just had a massive drop. Harmony 2320. What's going on, folks? Free fall. Bitcoin's in free fall. Call the government. Call the government. Call the Rangers. Oh my God. I don't know. Here, I'm going to pull it up on screen. You guys watch out. Watch this. Look at that. Look. Right here. Oh my God. Here. Say it ain't so. Ethereum. What? 1.31 Matic. Oh my God. 0.023 Harmony. Oh no. Cardano. Oh, horrible. Binance. 306. Oh my God. What's the headline? The headline is this. My trade is still at $15,000 profit. 15,681, I think. I don't know. Wait, what is it, Jim? 34,500.
Yeah.
34, so it's almost 35. So it's 30. I don't know. It's almost 15,000. It's 15,000, right? I'm just a little over 15,000. Joy Behar, get off my screen. I don't like you.
So more than double profit. Yeah, almost double.
All right. Okay. 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 All right. Love you. All right. Bye. Oh. Oh, they reported on CNN this morning, or MSNBC this morning, that Ukraine is winning the war. And I was like, based on what? All the crumbling infrastructure, all the displaced people and suffering, the constant barraging of missiles and bombs, that's winning the war? Because you guys killed a few, basically zombie soldiers from freaking prison? That's winning? Oh, okay. You know why they're not sending the F-16s over there, Because, Russia has an entire air force that will destroy planes. They put up one plane, and you're going to summon the hordes. You open up the airway, Russia's, all bets are off. You remember bombing runs of London and shit? Imagine that again. That's why America doesn't want to send fucking F-16s over there. If they wanted to win the war, on day one, Putin came into that freaking country and crossed the border. They could have done an all-out assault on Moscow from the ocean. No problem, with submarines. Just like, they did with Desert Storm. I think that was a Desert Storm where they attacked Iraq with fucking, they lit the whole freaking country up. They could have done that, and they didn't want to do it. So, they want a long, extended war that's going to make certain people a lot of money, and those certain people are the ones that have the political influence in Washington. So this is what's in store for us as we watch crypto is just dropping straight down right now, guys. And still, $15,000 profit, I think. Close. But look at this drop. It's quite unfriendly and hostile. I'm bringing you the 24-hour low of everything right now. It's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Matic, Harmony One, Cardano, Binance, all of them on their 24-hour low right now as we speak. They are making that number right here, 23,555, 1616. Where's the Matic number? $1.30, 2312, 3759. And 305.63. Man, now it just went to 37.56. 37.53. It's literally doing it right now. 37.47. Cardano's just dropping straight down. 37.45. There's no confidence in the market, guys. This is crazy. Cardano is all the way down to here. It's going to push up the whole graph is going to move up. It's moving off the scale. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Look where my arrow is on the screen.
Yeah.
37.51. $37.50. 51. $37.47. $37.50. And everything is kind of just slowing down right now from the drop and kind of hooking a little bit, but it looks like on the 24-hour, man, it's brutal. I still wouldn't be trying to acquire anything at these prices personally, but for somebody looking to get in, I think it's a great time. I don't know how much lower it's going to go. DeSantis' office says he will boycott NBC and MSNBC over Andrea Mitchell question on Black history. You know what? It sounds like Donald Trump. He sounds more and more like Donald Trump every day. It's so funny. It's like mini Trump.
So true.
Fuck, dude. He's mini Trump. Bro, Ron DeSantis is mini Trump. DeSantis' office says he'll boycott NBC and MSNBC over Andrew Mitchell question. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis will boycott media appearances on NBC News and MSNBC shows, according to his press team, until one of the networks star reporters apologizes for a question she posed about the governor's education policies. The question was, what does Governor Ron DeSantis not know about Black history and the Black experience when he says that slavery and the aftermath of slavery should not be taught to Florida school children? The Stop Woke Act that DeSantis signed into law, it will prohibit lessons about historical topics in ways that would make someone feel personally responsible for a past wrong based on their own race, sex, or national origin. So, you know, if a crowd of white people, formed a mob and went and killed somebody, you couldn't tell them the story because it might make that little white kid feel uncomfortable to know that the same skin color matched the skin color of the mob people that did that bad thing, the bad people, to that bad person, to that other person, that they did bad stuff. And they don't. It's so stupid I can't even talk right now. I mean, that's how stupid the fact that I can't even use words to put it in to explain it to you guys is how stupid that is.
Yeah.
That's a good analogy right there. My inability to express it to you. Stop Woke Act. Woke and proud, bitch. I fucking see facts and the truth. Whatever. I defend people of all groups. And if that wokeness disturbs you, start sucking it, pal.
Fucker.
Okay, man, I'm out of here. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you for watching my show. I will see you guys in the next one this afternoon sometime. Thank you. Love y'all. Bye-bye.